Alright, let's do a little unboxing here of our chicken coop door that I bought. It's a Farmlite automatic chicken coop door. I got the gray model. I think there's another color, maybe a black one. So we'll open it up and see what's inside. I wondered about this. Comes with a rain shield. I'd seen this in other videos, but wasn't sure if it was something you had to buy separate or not. Probably will end up using this where our chicken coop is. And the door going out does get some rain, and so probably be able to use this keep the rain from going into the door when it's open. So cool. Don't know what this is for yet. Mounting bracket for the sensor. Probably. Yeah, that's what that is. The sensor that prevents the door from closing on the chickens. Put that over there. Power. One form of a power to it. It's got open leads here on the end, so I'm not quite sure. We'll look at that here in a minute. And this looks to be the plug-in power, which is what I'm going to end up using. I got power run to the chicken coop already, so I don't really need to use a battery. I'm going to just plug this into my power in the coop, and hopefully that'll be all that I need. Power here stays on most of the time. I mean, it goes out a few times a year, but not very long when it does, and not very often. What else we got here? Backup battery holder. And plug to plug into it. I think in case the power does go out, I can still open and close it. Neat. Let's see what else we got here. Time to try to pry this out of here. Here's the door. Little box here. Let's take a look at this box here first. What's this? Keys. Remotes. Remotes to open the door, I think. Open and close it. Boy, those are pretty shiny. This one looks a little different. I'm not sure the difference here. Let's see. Oh no, it's the same. Looks like it's the same one, just two of them. Cool. Alright, here's the door. Box out of the way. Box. Wrapper. There it is. Neat. Okay, yeah. Got the sensor. I can mount down by the bottom, or somewhere on the side. So, yeah, I think pretty straightforward. I gotta go measure the opening on the coop that I have now, the door, and probably make it a little bigger than what I have now. I think, pretty sure this comes with a recommended opening that I need to cut in the coop to install it. Alright, so I'm going to work on putting an automatic chicken door on our coop here. You can kind of see the old one I have here, pretty manual, right? I have to come in and out of the coop all the time to open it and close it, and a lot of people have the type where you can just use a string to pull one from the outside. I haven't gone to the effort to do that, but I've got an automatic door now that I'll probably put on light so that it opens and closes based on the light of the day. So take the old door off and work on making the opening bigger, and then I'll be able to put the automatic door mount it on this opening. Alright. Okay, so the measurements that they want us to make for the opening are in the manual. I think it says 8.5 by 11 inches. So I'll go ahead and make some marks here, and then we'll make a cut here later. Chickens are loving my project here, watching from the outside. Okay, ready to make a few cuts. Okay, I think that's all it's going to take. I decided that my opening on the height here is going to be big enough without cutting it. It's pretty close to what they recommend, and I'm going to bring it out here and mock it up and just see how it fits. Put this guy right here. Okay. Level on there. Just get it leveled up and I'll put a screw in it. That's pretty good right there. Let's try it out. Good right there. And I might get a hand screwdriver to finish them out. I don't want to tighten them up too much on there. Okay, I did read that, or watched a video, and I did see that these two are the only screws that you want to put on. Attach it to the Coop with. I'm just going to use a screwdriver here to make sure they're not too tight. It says you don't want to make them too tight. You don't want to put this door in a bind. And I definitely had one too tight there, I can see. There we go. You can kind of tell by watching it from the side if you're bending the frame as you screw it in. If it starts to bow the frame when you're installing it, you can kind of tell that's not going to be good for it in the long run. Next thing I'm going to do is drill a hole through the Coop so I can feed our power to it. I believe it's this one right here I need to plug into. I'll have to check the manual again too, but I'm pretty sure it's this one. So I'm going to put a hole here through the wall. Make sure it's not too close to the stud, which I think is right there. And I'll probably put it pretty close to this connection point here. So I'll probably just put one right through there. Okay. Go around to the other side and stick this through the hole. There we go. Still pretty tight, but I got it. Go ahead and connect that up. Right there. Probably come back and seal this later, but for now it's fine. Okay. Okay, the next thing I want to do is install a bracket for our sensor. What they said was to put it about 1/3 of the way up. Let's see, so about right there. So go ahead and put screws in. That's the third right there. Try that. Like this, right? One more. There we go. I'll take this loose here. Stick it through. Tighten it up. There we go. Just like that. All right, we're about done out here. Looks pretty good. I think I'll go in and get the power connected and see what we got. Okay, it's the next day, and I'm going to finish this up by putting this rain shield on. Keep the rain from coming into the opening. And I think I'll put it pretty low. I don't see why not. The lower I get it, the more rain I'll keep out. So I made some spacer blocks here. These are about 3/4 inch thick. So that way I don't pinch the door when it's open like that. And I'll get one screw in here, then use my level to level it up. I'll probably start with this side over here. Let's see. Get bounce it up. That'd be perfect here. I say about right. Right there is good. I don't want to tighten it too much. I'm probably going to crack the shield if I'm not careful. There we go. Pretty level. I don't want to tighten it too tight because it's going to crack it. That ought to be good right there. It's not on very tight, but like I said, I don't want to crack it. So, all right, there we go. Yeah, I think it's going to work out good. I'll probably let it run for a few weeks and give a little update on where we're at here in a few weeks, but I think it's going to work just fine. It's going to make it a lot easier to close them up and open them up. Close them at night and open them up at the beginning of the day. So, all right. Okay, just had automatically close on us. It's pretty late. I think the camera's making it look brighter than it is. It's getting pretty dark out here. But yeah, that's a good setting. All the hens are in. All our chickens got in okay and plenty of time. I think they've been in there a little while. But yeah, it seemed to close all right, and we'll see what happens in the morning. All right, coming out here to see if the door opened. Again, it looks pretty light on the camera, but it's still pretty dark out here. And there it is. All right. Good morning, chicks. There it is. Opened right up. Good deal. All right. No more coming out here in the morning to open it up. What do you guys think? Girls think. Yeah, you like it too? Good. All right. Okay, it's been a few weeks since I installed it. Wanted to give a quick update here. So far so good. I have mine set to light sensitive mode to where it'll open and close based on how dark or light it is, how dark it gets at night, how light it gets in the morning. It's working pretty well. I only had one time where I had a few chickens out free ranging and it got pretty dark and they were still out and the door closed and they tried to come up and it was closed so they couldn't get in. I've only had that happen one time. I'll probably give it a few more weeks to see if it happens again, and if it does, I'll change the sensitivity on the light sensor. But I think for now I'm just going to leave it. It's been real nice to have this on the coop because in the mornings and evenings I don't have to open the door. That's the obvious reason. But that also applies to vacations. We went on vacation last week and it was able to let the chickens in and out of the chicken run while we were gone. I have a camera mounted inside, so I can kind of see when it's opening and closing from the camera, and I can see that remotely. So it's been good for vacations. I think that's about it. It's going to be a while before winter comes, so I'm not sure I'll be able to test ice and snow, how it works in that, but I don't see why there would be a problem with it. There's really not a whole lot to it. I did want to show, I can't remember if I demonstrated how this works. I know there's lots of videos out there already about how the sensor here on the side prevents it from closing on the chickens, but I'll go ahead and show that again here. So I'll hit my test button. Red light says it goes down. Simulate a chicken going in. Comes back up. Seems to work pretty well. Go ahead and close it all the way this time. There it is. I'll open it up. Alright, let me see if I can get you some close-ups and then we'll call it. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see where I kind of put some blocks in here to kind of get it off the wall a little bit. You can see there's now a gap here on this rain shield so that the door can make its way up when it needs to. Okay, we're back. It's been about 10 or 11 months since I last recorded, so I've got quite a bit of extra time in to use it and see how it performs and works. It's been working great. I had some snow a few weeks ago, snow and ice. One thing it did have an issue with is it froze shut one time after some ice. I had to come out here and kind of tap on it a little bit and then hit the test button to open it up, and it opened up fine. I think that's not going to be too big of an issue. It doesn't snow very often here. I think even if it did, it has to be kind of like a freezing rain or an ice storm to get it to freeze up real good. But I think that'll be all right. And you know, if it really did become a problem, I could probably put more cover over it to keep the snow and ice off of it. But I'm not worried about it. I think it'll be fine. All in all, it's been a great door. I think I'd buy it again. And I think I'll wrap this video up. Thanks for watching.